and this here may be tough to you. Snack cake to me, yeah, more hostess. This been overdue forever. Asked me when it was dropping, said never. Should've made you cut the feta, but I designed it Freemason Margiela.
What's goody, Shellitronnn here, the most smoke, no joking. I'm back at again with a brand new video and won't bluff. I'm super excited. It's the first day of the 2018-2019 NFL season. Well, is it actually the first day of the season? Does that start on the first day of training camp, or the first preseason game, or is it the first regular season game? I don't think it really matters, man. The team's together, doing drills, having real practices for the first time of this year. So I'm going to go ahead and say this is the first official day of the NFL season. And I think we're in a position that's really, really unique for the Panthers, because it seems like there's a lot of open spots and a lot of good competition and good, like, not 100% sure of, like, exactly what everyone's role and just how big that role is going to be for everyone. And I think that makes for a lot of really big and really good stories to come out for the Panthers. And it's a good thing we're not on a Hard Knocks, because that would even be a bigger distraction. But anyway, man, we have a lot of different things, like, you know, what's the O-line going to look like? What's the depth chart for the wide receivers going to look like? Who is Garrett Gilbert? And how good is he? Is it Gilbert Garrett? And I'm correct. It's Garrett Gilbert, man. I mean, what's our secondary going to look like? Can my man Shaq T, can he come through and do a little something while TD is out? What's our D-line going to look like? What's Marquise Haynes going to be doing as that swing defensive end? Or could he be up playing outside linebacker maybe a little bit? Who knows? But today we got a few answers from a few of our questions throughout the training camp. There's two big things here that everyone wants to keep in mind. And one is, make sure no legal news comes out about our players, please. I don't want to find out a story that someone did something a couple days ago or a few days ago while we're at camp. Please don't do that. And the second biggest thing is, can we not get injured? We know what happened with that wide receiver we picked in the first round a couple years ago, right? First round, a couple years ago. Either way, man, we're ready. We're geared up to go. And I'll go over a few of the biggest tweets that I saw from the major reporters from the Panthers about what's been happening at camp. So let's go straight on the PIP right now, man, and look at these tweets. The first one comes from Jordan Rodriguez. Her tweet says, first two receivers catching balls from Cam Newton and individuals are Devin Funchess and Torrey Smith. Now, that doesn't mean too much, honestly. Devin Funchess is obviously going to be what we expect to be our number one receiver this year. What I actually expect from us this year is, I'm not really concerned about what the wide receiver depth chart looks like, honestly, because I think with North Turner and us having a more exotic offense, we'll probably be switching out our receivers a lot. And I say that for a couple of different reasons, because we have a lot of different skill sets between our wide receivers on our offense, man. We have Torrey Smith and Devin Funchess who can go deep. They can handle the ball either possession-wise or spread the field out a little bit, stretch the field out for the secondary. We have guys like Damiere Byrd. We have guys like Curtis Samuel who are speedsters on one hand, send them on slants, get a little drag route, or maybe have an end around, some kind of RPO. They come on the back, reverses. We can do a lot of different things with them. We can even put Curtis Samuel in the backfield, which is what he did in college a little bit as well. Teams just don't know about our receivers. A lot of these guys were injured or have very, very small roles in the past couple years. So bringing them in and out can confuse defensive coordinators and secondary members, because there's no film on these guys. So we don't have to give them a steady look at one guy. It'll all be new on the fly for them for the first 3 or 4 weeks. So I think we might start off early with some pretty quick rotation in that depth chart, giving teams multiple different looks and not giving them, one solid thing to hone in on. Because once you see one thing, someone else, you never seen Damiere Byrd play, like, oh, wait, what's he doing here? And you see Torrey Smith fly down the field. You see Curtis Samuel doing some wild route, man. You never know what you're going to get. So I think that we'll have a lot of different looks on offense with our wide receivers. I mean, I don't see Damiere Byrd being our one and then Devin Funchess in the slot, but I think we'll have a lot of different looks from our receivers this year, for sure. The next tweet is from Joe Person saying, first team secondary for this period of team drills. Bradbury, Jackson, Golden, Adams. It's really good to see that they have Jackson and Rashawn Golden out at the same time. We'll see how our rookies play with our number one corner, Bradbury, and our best guy in the safety last year, Mike Adams. Isn't he like 37, going on 38 this year? That's a dinosaur right there. That's the. So it's gonna be good to see these guys get good reps with guys who are older than them. Although Bradbury isn't that old, he's our #1 guy last year. And see how they play out there. The next tweet is, I think, one of the more important ones. Eminis Shellitronnn is starting off with a critical left guard spot. Rookie DJ Moore takes a nice comeback grab off a tip from Cam Newton. I think that was the first pass of the training camp plays. I think the first two were runs to McCaffrey, and the third was a tip pass that Thomas Davis stepped up and almost intercepted, but it ended up getting caught by DJ Moore. That's one thing. DJ Moore has really good eyes, a hand-eye coordination, is always aware, always looking for the ball. That's great. But seeing Eminis Shellitronnn get those first reps with the ones at the left guard spot means a lot, because I think everyone here wants to know, how's our interior line going to be looking this year? Do we really want to go into the year with question marks on our O-line? I don't think so. So I think it's really good that we have him out there. Next week is Corner Elders getting some time at the outside corner as predicted in the spring. Honestly, I would not be surprised if Corn is more of a slot corner, but with just the uncertainty in our secondary right now, especially our center, our corners, we really have to see what everyone's skill set is. I wouldn't be surprised if we see people switching off even into the preseason, putting Corn in the inside, outside, putting Dante inside, outside. We might even see, I don't know if we'll see Bradbury do all that, but we'll see a lot of different things. We'll try a lot of different configurations and twist ups with our depth chart for the secondary members. I mentioned this, Davis leaps and fails to pick off a short pass from him. And this next tweet from Joe Person saying, Christian McCaffrey, DJ Moore, and Torrey Smith fielding punts. This doesn't really mean anything to me. I highly doubt it'll be one of these three. I think this is where Damiere Byrd's real talent and real value to the team comes in. We can maybe keep 6 wide receivers if Damiere Byrd's are like wide receiver 5 or 6 and he's fielding punts. Maybe back there with kickoffs. I don't know how I feel about DJ Moore as our first round pick, being our first receiver picked. And we got rid of our man Kelvin Benjamin already. I don't know how I feel about DJ Moore being out there on special teams. I want to have all the energy and have all his mind focused on running routes. But you never know, man. I think that this is really Damiere Byrd's territory right here. Torrey Smith, he's also one of those guys who would probably be kind of lower on the depth chart, somewhere between 4 and 6, maybe 4 and 5, honestly. But he has the speed to really do that. And he has a ring, so I mean, he might know something about getting around those people fielding the punts. Steve Reed said, in case you took the offseason off, Garrett Gilbert is now your backup Panthers quarterback. I did a video of him. I think it's above my head right here. You can check that out, man. I don't know very much about Garrett Gilbert, but everything I know is in that video there. You can check that out. See what you want to find out about Garrett Gilbert. If you have any more information on Garrett Gilbert than that, let me know in the comments below, because I actually still want to know more about Garrett Gilbert. We cannot have Cam get injured, is all I really know. And then the last tweet I have from Joe Person is, local and long-standing restaurant Wade's hired a plane to fly around Gibbs Stadium pulling a banner that read, keep camp in Spartanburg. We're talking about Wofford College, man. Look, we all know about what my man David Tepper talking about, getting different practice facilities, maybe having some things in Charlotte, maybe having some things moving the camp, maybe perhaps having it closer to Charlotte, but still in South Carolina. We don't know about what exactly is going to go on there. That's like a long-term issue, maybe something for next year. But there's still people who live in Spartanburg and that surrounding area who really do love the camps out there at Wofford. And it's kind of a tradition at this point, and it'd be kind of, I guess for some fans, they kind of find it weird and a little bit disheartening if the team were to stop having their camps at Wofford. Who knows, though? That's something that's up for grabs and not really super, super important, but something of note. Either way, bring it back up, man. This is all I know about the first day of training camp. I think we're really geared up to have a really great year. We have some really good opportunities for players to get some competition and show who's ready to step up. Ian Thomas, is he ready to step up? I know he got some reps with the ones today. Shellitronnn, are you ready to step up, my dude? Please ready to step up. Please ready to step up. Shaq Thompson, I know you're ready. I know you're ready. Look, and everyone else out there, man, I think we'll have a really great year this year, and it's just the start of it, man. What do y'all think, man? Leave your comments below, man. And you already know to do with that like button.
Cheers to you. appreciate the chance. Been told y'all I been the man. Been told y'all I had the gift. Tell a friend to tell a friend. Real ones gonna recommend. Count this as another win.